Yeah, I know.
Morning, all morning. We're back. The sheriff's back. It's Saturday morning. I have no doubt that Sheriff will give his view on Mr. Tudor this morning, coming in to save our season. Hope everyone's well this morning. Get in, smash that like, smash that sub. Let's see if you can get us to 800 this morning. We need 32 of you in here to hit that sub button. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. Hit that button for us, please. Lovely to see you all this morning. Sheriff, how the devil are you, sir?
All I got to say to you, mate, I knew none of this. You've been smashing it, brother.
Been trying, mate. Been trying.
You have been absolutely smashing it in my absence.
Been trying, mate.
You need 32, is that right?
Well, 33. Yeah, sorry, 33. I miscounted. 33 to 800. There you go.
You've raked some subs in, man, haven't you?
Listen, man, it's, you know what it's like. We enjoy talking about Tottenham. You've got to go into the depths a little bit to try and entice the crowd in, as they say. And we've been doing all right, mate. Been loads of people in here, to be fair.
Obviously, I popped in. We had a bit of a break in proceedings yesterday, so I did pop in the chat and yesterday, and you were smashing it, mate. I couldn't come on because I was sat in a van with hardly any signal.
It's all right, mate.
And I'd have been like, but you know, when it goes jumpy and horrible.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But there you go, mate.
I didn't realise none of this.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're flying along, singing a song, as they say. But are Spurs going to be doing the same, flying along, Mark, in the next 3 months?
I will be honest. I don't know nothing about him. I know. I heard he managed Juventus, and that's it. I don't watch Italian. Is he any good?
Don't you remember back in the day, Mark? He was like a centre half type fellow, and he played back in the day when what's his name, Alan Boksic and them type in the 1990 World Cup. Yeah, he was in that team, and then he's been on managed Marseille and Hijack Split and
he's Italian,
Galatasaray and whatever. And he seems like he's that type of how would you put it? He'll go into a club, get stuck in. Generally, the results early doors are okay, and then he tails off a bit. But that's what we want. We want we want to get the points, Mark, don't we?
Bloody right. There's only how many games you got left? 12?
12.
Yeah. So if he can get the, what all we got to do is do better than West Ham.
Well, yeah.
That's all we got to do. You know. When I first saw a picture of him, I thought he looks like Ricky Villa. I thought he'd do for me. Me.
Apparently, Mark, he's got he's not scared to sort of get his point across, if that makes sense. And I don't think he takes any prisoners in the changing room, mate.
To the players or to the board?
Yeah, players wise. Yeah,
it'd be nice if it'd be nice if he was Conte Mark II. Come in, did quite well, made us safe, and then called Enoch out.
Well, that's it. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I don't think that's going to happen in the second part of it, but
that'd be fantastic.
It is what it is, Mark.
Because he knows he's only here to the summer. So come in, get us to safety, call Enoch out, say, look, they're bloody useless. They don't, dare us to do my arse and all that sort of stuff. And then just walk out in the storm. Because he's only here till June, isn't he?
Yeah, 31st of May, apparently. His contract runs to.
Oh, there you go. So, end of the season then.
Apparently so. Yeah, 31st of May. So basically, what are we now? February, March? Yeah. He's got, 3.5, 4 months? Whatever it is, something like that.
Middle of Feb, isn't it? Yeah.
Listen, someone's got to get a tune out of these players, Mark. Because
you're right, Dave.
They've been, I think the word's derisory, in it. They've been absolutely, obviously you get the odd performance from people that are a bit more consistent than others. But for me, there's too many people out there, too many players that are not putting it in. For me,
yeah.
And on top of that, Mark, I don't think that they understand. what it should mean. I'm not going to say what it means because I think for a lot of players, they don't understand what it means. But
Yeah.
when you pull that shirt on, the minimum requirement is 100%, and passion.
Yeah, we know that.
You know that? But Mark, they're not
know
showing
that.
it, mate. They're not showing it.
No.
So hopefully this
Yeah.
geezer comes in and kicks a bit of arse, mate, in a changing room. That's what I'm hoping he's going to do.
Do you? Now, I think this. I'm just interested in your opinion. Do you think football is so much different these days? When you have people like, when we was growing up, you have people like Steve Perryman and Glenn Hoddle. When they pulled that shot on, you could tell they loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now they don't give a monkeys as long as the wages go in once a month, once a week, whenever they get paid.
Well, me and Sheriff are similar in age, obviously. I mean, Sheriff's the whippersnapper, the saint.
I don't feel it, mate. I feel about 90.
Yeah, the saint over there, he's 55, and the Greavesy over here is 57. But I will tell you, people, I was 9 when we last went down, and I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
Vividly.
I remember bits of it, mate. I can remember being on the pitch at White Hart Lane, and years later I said to my dad, we went on the pitch at White Hart Lane once, didn't we? And he said, yeah. I said, what did we win that day? He said, that was the day we got relegated.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, all right.
I was just going to say that we had players back then, Stevie Perriman, Glenn Hoddle. There's lots I could name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to me, those players in effort and to a certain point quality, are better than what we've got now. And they went down.
Well, Glenn Hoddle's better than anyone I've ever seen, to be honest.
Obviously. But
Glenn Hoddle compares to nobody.
The point I'm trying to get across is don't ever think you're too big to go down.
No, definitely not.
That's not, I don't think that's an option. We're in it now. And it don't matter if you're massive with a 60,000 stadium or if you're a Joe Bloggs team, a Burnley that holds 15,000. We shouldn't be in this position in the first place. And now they've had to bring a fella in that we don't know anything about, and hopefully it all works. I am sceptical to it of a point, but he's here. And you've got to get behind it. And more importantly, Mark, all the fans have got to get behind it, especially in the stadium for me.
Yeah.
There's none of this. You know what I mean?
Put it this way, if the team ever needed the fans, it's now. 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
If they start booing them and that now, it's not on. They need us right behind them.
For 90
not
minutes.
Going or nothing, but they need everyone who's in that stadium to get behind them. Sing your hearts out, get the old songs going.
I agree, mate.
Yeah,
I agree, and I think next year, if they manage to stay up, they should, like I said before, they should turn that South Stand into the singing stand.
It's never happening, mate. It's never happening. That's what the plan was.
You know what I mean?
And it never happened.
Just to make the atmosphere so much better.
It was based on a German side. Is it Dortmund? They're yellow. Yeah. Who's the ones who play in yellow? Yeah,
they got the ultra stand. Yeah, they don't stop singing, do they? The whole game. Do you remember when they was at White Hart Lane? It's mad.
Yeah, the South Stand was based on the Yellow Wall in Germany, but it's nothing like that. You've been in there, I've been in there. It's nothing like that, mate.
Got you, yeah.
Right, should we say look?
I was just going to say, do you want to say a few hellos quick?
I'm already 10 minutes behind, mate, so I'm not quite. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with you because you were like, because I watched a bit of yesterday's show when you were on, and you were like 20 minutes behind. So say hello.
That's just because I gas mark. I took, you know what I mean? Exactly. I'll get onto it. Someone will ask a question. I'll get on it, and 10 minutes later, do you know what I mean? I'm still gassing on it. It's madness, mate.
And all you can see on your screen is new comments.
Yeah. And the thing is, Mark, it's really weird. I was trying to explain to Lisa yesterday. When you're on your own, you're more sort of. I've got to be more aware. See, you lot are here, and my chat is over here on the side. And then when I start talking, I don't want to. I do all this looking down anyway. I've got to get out of that bad habit. But I want to be looking at people when I'm talking to them, and I'm not. I should have sort of one eye here and one eye over there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but hang
You
on,
know
mate.
what I mean? You know,
You ain't a chameleon.
That's
You ain't
it,
a
innit?
chameleon. Eyes going everywhere. Yeah,
There you go.
Anyway,
Mr. Simps is in. Anyway, big up to you, Mr. Simps. Hope you're well.
Yes.
A little snow here in Norway.
Bergen,
I see new
Norway.
geezer in. Get behind, 100%. Yep.
1,000,000%.
Morning to you, Simps.
No, it is. Hang on. Have a look at the.
Oh, it's the weather report. Hold on.
Down the bottom, it's 1 degree and sunny, which it is.
Nice.
We'll
take that.
It's bloody freezing, mate.
It is cold. I've got the heating on. I've got to be fair. It's on in every room, to be fair.
I don't blame him, mate. I don't know what it is up there. Probably minus something if it's 1 here.
I think it's -2.
Yeah, there you go. It's always colder up there, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Wembers, morning.
Wembers.
YouTube member.
Big up, mate.
Big up to you, Wembers.
Yes, exactly, mate. The first sentence or 2 sentences.
That's it. Morning, boys, and all in the chat. Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
he's getting
fans.
paid well, but he's got difficult, thankless tasks.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, if we
agreed, Wembley, but we're in the state that we're in now, and we've got to get behind him, mate. At the end of the day, he's here. You know, the players are here. Get behind them. I don't know what else that we can do. At the end of the day, if the fans in the stadium are not cheering on and you know, singing and whatever else, you know, we have to try and make our stadium from somewhat of a shambles this season into being competent again and winning games at home.
It's got to be like a fortress, mate.
Whatever word you want to use.
Can I just say, especially the next one. We all know it's the big one, the next one. Yeah. That is the most important game. Well, the twice we play them are the 2 most important games of the year for me. Definitely.
Well, we got to make a spanner in the works for them, Mark. Do you know what I mean? Nick a point,
this way, whatever. Right? After we drew 2-2 with Man City a couple of weeks ago, I want to see the same performance against that lot. If we just roll over, if we play that game, and it was like the one at the Emirates, and we just roll over and they tickle our tummies and say, there you go, off you go. Thanks for the 3 points. See you later. I'll be furious. I will be absolutely furious. Because the gap's only 4 points now, because I did watch some of the Brentford game the other night. And if we can put a severe spanner in their works by beating them, I'll be over the moon.
I'll take a point, Mark, to be fair. If we nick a 0-0, if we nick a shitless 0-0, Mark, I ain't being funny, right? Play them at their own game. Do you know what I mean? You know what they're like. If we can nick a 0-0 or a 1-1 or whatever, I would be absolutely over the moon, Mark, to be fair.
Rodney. Morning, Rodney.
Morning, Rodders.
Big up.
Morning, mate.
Barbaric, he's done my job for me. He saved me
as usual. Yeah, big up, Barbs. Hope you're well, mate.
Big up, Barbaric.
Big up to everyone in here this morning. 56 of you in here at the moment. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. We can't grow without you. Yes. You are the people that make us grow and get us out there to more people. So just keep hitting that like button and the sub button. And as Mark would say, super chat.
Scott here hasn't read his marks this morning because I am here.
Yeah, he's here. He's here this morning, Scott.
Yes,
big up to the sheriff and morning to you, mate.
He's not working. Well. The boss here. See, I pointed the wrong way again. The boss here, he takes control in the week. Unless I'm available.
I wouldn't say take control, mate. I'd call it, I'll just sit here and talk and you lot do the rest, you and Nige. Do you know what I mean? So I've got the easy bit.
Well, let's just say, mate, you sit there and press a couple of buttons and make it happen. Because without you, mate, we won't be on.
We're on, mate. We're on nearly every day, twice a day sometimes.
And so do not downplay what you do.
Well, that's all right, mate. I'm all right here, mate. I'm doing all right. It's great. I've got to tell you, Mark, as well, before you get on to Jimmy, you know, a lot of people will say, you know, everything that's going on and it does your head in. And you know what I mean? The relegation thing, managers getting sacked, players not doing the biz, and you sit here. And I sit in the front room and it's like I said to Lisa the other night, I just can't turn off, Mark.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like my head's in turmoil all the time. And
I find Amstel helps, mate.
But I just want to come on here and talk about it, Mark, because it really helps me.
I find Amstel helps. Amstel helps, mate. I had a few of them last night. I had a few of them last night.
I'm sure you did. Big up, Jim. Morning to you, mate.
All sunny here in the northwest. It's either North Wales or North. He did say where he lived the other day. I was like,
Warrington, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like northwest. It's either northwest or North Wales.
He's not far from me, Jim.
No, I was going to say he's up by you somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Marianne, YouTube. Wembers was a YouTube member as well.
Wembers as well. I did shout it out. Morning to Marianne, YouTube member. Big up to you, Marianne.
First member, I believe.
Yes, I believe she was.
I think she was.
Yeah.
Yes. In Norway as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oslo.
I didn't even read that, mate. I didn't even read
that. Listen. They're in from all around the world in here, Mark.
Yeah.
There's no messing about, mate, in here. It's not just London people in here, mate, who support Tottenham. We got them all coming in from all around the world. We love
this time of year, though. This time of year, you get someone. I can remember names, so I'm not going to say it. You get someone. Oh, it's 38 degrees here in like.
Oh yeah.
It's like one here. It's like one here. I'm freezing my knackers off.
Shocking, isn't it? Shocking.
Right, Drew. Oh, I was just about to say thank you for Nige for sending you all over it.
Yeah. Big up, Nige. Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
Drew Lala. Good morning to you, miss.
Great show from Nige this morning, by the way, as well, Mark. He caned it this morning. Big up to you, Nige.
Did he?
You deserve it, mate. Honestly, you really deserve it. Big up to you.
Apologise,
listen,
Nige.
When you get little channels and you're getting nearly 150 people in watching you, do you know what I mean? And talking to you, big up to him, mate. Big up to him. Geezer works bloody hard.
I do apologise, Nige. I watched it for about 10 seconds just to press the like button.
Nige, don't take no. I watched it.
That's the truth, though, mate. I'm very truthful. I'm very truthful. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Let's get the song going then, Sheriff. Ready? Even though, I know he's your man. He's sort of my man, but not under this lot. So here we go. Let's start the song then. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The magic, the legends from the Two Mark Show.
Well, I was going to sing the pop song. Yeah. The magic,
You didn't look at the end of the message, did you?
The legends from the Two Mark Show. The magic,
There you go. But Barb's is a poet and he didn't know it. There you go.
There you go.
Get in, Barbaric.
It's early in the morning for me, mate. I still got Amstel head. Shem time.
Oh, brilliant.
Morning.
Big up, Shem. Morning to you, mate.
Big up to you. Tudor can come and get everyone. Yes.
On the same page. Yeah.
Yes.
That's where we're at with it. Shem. It is what it is, mate.
Machina is in as well.
Joe's in. Big up, Joe. Big up, mate.
Big up,
Morning
Joe.
to you. Top
Mario's
bloke.
in.
Morning, Mario. Another top bloke.
Mario.
He's always in here. Big up to you, Mario. Morning, mate. Morning.
Oh, here we go. Kate's in. Handsome chaps.
Morning, Kate. Morning, Kate.
It's Valentine's Day as well today.
It is. Shh. She's still in bed.
Oh.
It is Valentine's Day today, mate, as well. And guess what else? Guess what else it is today? And I've got to get it in there. A big up. It's a big up to my boy today. It's his birthday today.
Of course, yes, you told me this. Yes.
Yeah, 31 he is today. I remember every minute of that kid being born on Valentine's Day 31 years ago today. So big up to you, son. I hope you're well. I hope the kids are well. And the missus obviously also. So happy birthday to you, mate. I hope you have a fantastic day.
I can't see all the chat, mate, if he's in here. I don't know.
I don't think he is at the moment. No, I don't think he is. But he'll see it. I just like to say it, and it's on record then, isn't it?
Of course, mate. John, morning. Morning, mate.
Is that Stokesy? Yeah, John's in. All right, John. Hope you're well, mate. What do you think of old Tudor, John? Anyone in the chat? What's their feelings on it? Is this the geezer to get us out of trouble? Or is it just a wait and see? Is it on the players? Is it on the players to lift their game now?
Well, he's got two choices in the matter, mate. He either gets us out of this mess, or I might be going to Bristol City next year.
Well, to me, Mark, that ain't an option.
No.
For this football club. You know what I mean? I know what you mean, though. If we go down, at least you'll have you'll have a game to go to next year without travelling around the world, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. Well, Bristol's it's closer for Nige, but it's 45 mile up the road from me.
Yeah, that's not far.
Swindon and Championship, that's quite close. Well,
God knows where Swindon are now, mate.
Plymouth went down, didn't they?
Further down the chat, Joe's telling me off, mate. Sorry, Joe. I was getting the old pronunciation wrong there. I've just seen that.
I'm sorry. I'm 20 minutes behind, mate, so we're on a par.
He had a bit of the old Vin Rouge last night. Big up to you, Finn. Happy days on a Friday after a long week at work. Fair play, mate.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Thank you, Marianne. I will just flick through these. I just said, I'm sorry about missing your comments. Ghosted, big up.
Big up, Ghosted. Morning, mate.
Oh, hang on. The cookie did crumble.
The cookie did crumble. He smashed it. There you go.
There you go.
That's what we like to see. Hard work always pays off. It does, Jim, doesn't it, mate? Yeah. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Try and keep getting it out there. And hopefully more people come and watch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the only way. What it is. That's the only way we can progress, mate, is just to keep putting stuff out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do our best. I know I'm not about very much, but, I do have to go to work, unfortunately. To be honest with you, I'd love it if this got big, real big, and I could just sit here talking about Tottenham all day.
There you go, mate. That's
unfortunately, at the moment, the wolves are circling outside, and I got to keep them from the door.
That's it. What can you do, mate? It is what it is, Mark, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is what it is. It don't matter who's sitting here at the end of the day, mate. No. It's our channel. It's not yours. It's not mine. It's ours.
No. It's ours.
So whoever's on doing the biz, it don't matter. If you got to go work, you got to go work, mate.
Yeah.
Big up, Lee. Big up, mate.
May the force be with you too.
May the force be with us, Lee. That's what I say. May it be with Igor.
Kate had a mare.
Kate lost all her subs. Oh, dear.
Well, mine went off yesterday. That's your phone being a bit.
Yeah. That's one of them, that, isn't it?
Now, this is a new name, mate. You might have seen it, but I haven't been on for a few days.
Who's this?
Suit Measured.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen Suit before, but I might not have done, but I might have been in other chats. I don't know, but I'm sure you've been in before, Suit. Morning to you, mate.
Subscribe. No, he's subscribed, mate. Subscribe.
Oh, right. Happy days. Thanks, mate. I've probably seen you in other chats.
Igor is a gamble, but you'll give it a crack. 3-5-2. Yeah, I've heard that's his formation, but I've always thought that we play better with three at the back because most of our, they're bloody injured, but
yeah, that's the problem, Mark. That we was talking about this last night. So you've got Van der Ven and Dragusin. Romero's suspended, obviously. If he was available, it might be a different story. Apart from those two, you've got Byfield, the young lad.
Yeah.
You've got Paulinia, who can drop back in and play in a free centre half thing. But it's difficult, isn't it? Saying about playing with five midfielders. Well, I don't know, mate. It's just player availability at the end of the day.
Good morning, Dominic.
Morning, Dominic.
Big
morning.
Up, mate. I'm on my way.
Sainsbury's
Beckons. Start of another chapter in our history. I'll watch the stream later. Thank you, mate. It always amazes me that after we do the live, we've had, I don't know, so many like views.
Yeah.
And then you go and do it like a few days later and it's doubled.
Yeah, well, I think what it is, the algorithm thing has to catch up, doesn't it? So when you're live, what I've noticed is now, not that the people want to know this, but what I've noticed is on YouTube now, or at least on my phone, right? When you do a show and you finish it, rather than it coming up and saying, oh, you've got this many likes, this many views, whatever, it keeps processing for 24 hours. Big up, Chinwag. Big up, mate. Yeah, it keeps processing. It just says processing all the time. And you can keep going in and have a look at what it's updated to. But I think it's just where over the 24 hours it catches up with people that are catching up, people that might have started watching a stream late halfway through and all that sort of stuff that go back to the start and watch it and whatever else. But yeah, it is what it is, man.
They're after our jobs here, look, man. It's saving me saying all of this stuff and you.
Here we go, John. I'm shameless, mate. I'll say it again. John Stokes says, help the channel by hitting the thumbs up button. 37 in the house at the time that John put this in. Well, now there's 60 of you in here, right? Yeah. So 60 of you in here. You're not here for the sake of it. You're here to watch Saint and Greavesy live, 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. You know I ain't got Greaves's looks on a Saturday, but it is what it is. You know, so John's right. At the end of the day, don't be frauds. That's the only way I can say it. Hit the button. Not that you all are, because you're in here all the time. But hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Make us happy. Yeah. Get some more people in here. Thank you very much, everyone. Love you all.
That was a party political broadcast from the Two Marks Party.
From the
Two Marks Party.
No, doesn't seem like it, Joe, does it?
And all aboard. No, that's very good to hear.
He's fell out with boards, you know, Mark, in the past and just left. Oh, he's done it before.
Well, don't leave.
Yeah.
Don't leave till the end of the season, Igor.
Well, that's it. And that's it.
But I want him to come in, get us safe, avoid relegation, and then just say, look, these ENIC people, they are beep, 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 beep. And then say, see you later, I'm off now. And then get the World Cup out of the way.
Mark, what do you make? Can I ask you? I know you're going through the chat. You can keep flicking through while you're answering.
Mark Taylor.
Big up, Mark.
Mark Harming.
I was going to say to you, Sheriff, I know you've been busy at work and stuff like that, but I asked the question last night about Igor Tudor coming in. Big up, Mr. Thomas. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. I'm glad you found us, and this is how we grow, mate. This is how we grow. People putting it out there. You know, you going on YouTube on a Saturday morning. Perhaps we're the only ones on in the Spurs community. Who knows? But you found us. We're here. Big up to you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you very much.
Oh, hang on. Right, there's Mario's comment. I'm not going to just flick over it. I don't like doing that. And now the true legend. The true legend is in. Thank you for the redirect, sir.
Sorry, mate. Thanks, Nige. We'll chat later, mate. You working today, Nige, or you on a quiet one today?
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I
to you,
haven't heard from Nige because I've been working.
Yeah, no, he's all right. Nige is all right. He's fine. What was I going to say to you? Yeah, you know, like the way he's come in. So you heard about the rumours when Thomas Frank was going out that it was Caldicott, the finance director, that went to wherever and said, look, we've got to get rid of this bloke. Yeah. Whether it was to do with financial, you know, the geezer that checks everything every day. And he's saying, look, we're not filling the ground. Whatever the reason was, this geezer, Caldicott, the finance man, seems to have been the man that's put the dagger into Thomas Frank, right? Which is whatever, right? Number one, who's in charge? Is Vinay or Lang in charge? Or is it Mr. Caldicott that goes running to Joe Lewis or whatever every time the figures don't seem to match up? I don't give a flying toss.
I don't give a toss about figures.
About the figures.
No.
Right? If you're going to have a bloke in charge, whether you think he's up to... You employed him. You employed Lang. So if they're not doing a job, you should have sacked them, when you sacked Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the first part of it, Mark.
Well, I'll just say good morning to Tom.
Morning, mate.
Rumi, met him many times. Big up, mate. Had a beer with him in Coach and Horses, or many beers in Coach and Horses. Brian Daigle's Rumi. Big up, mate.
Tom, Tom 81. Big up, Tom. Tom came on and done a lifetime, didn't he? Was it Tom?
Yes, he did. I believe.
I'm sure he did.
I don't remember what happened yesterday, mate. Let alone back
then. I know.
I'm pretty sure Tom did a lifetime 11. Yes, he did.
Gets in, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, Finn.
Finn,
let's hope so, mate.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. I hope he is that type of manager that gets into them. Do you know what I mean? You know, listen, these players have got to take notice. Don't be Bobby Big Bollocks. Oh, I'm a professional at Tottenham and I ain't listening to no one. Yeah. The coaches are there for a reason, whether you like them or not. You know, you get it's like me going to work. Yeah, I don't like my boss, so I'm only performing at 40% of what I can perform at. What's he going to do to me? He's going to say, "Oi, Cookie, if you don't pull your finger out, mate," you know what I mean? So
on your bike,
Of course, he's going to.
Yeah.
So they've got to pull their finger out now.
Big up Starborn as well.
Morning, Starborn. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for being in. Appreciate it.
You're all well in the chat.
Of course.
They do need us now.
You're not wrong, mate.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you was the one that said it, Mark. What was your stat on the cup final thing that you say regularly? We was the top people in the FA Cup, weren't we? And
that was 91. 91.
That's it. I mean, we held it more than anyone else, and then nothing.
Yeah. We won it in 91. That was for a record 8th time. Yeah. It was only when I was about 12 or 13. That was the first time in our history. So that would have been early 80s, 82, 83, something like that, we actually lost at Wembley.
Yeah.
The rest, it was Liverpool, wasn't it, in the Milk Cup final?
Yes, it was, yeah.
That was the first time we'd lost at Wembley.
That was a big season for Spurs that year because they was competing for everything. Archibald
we came close.
And all that.
Well, we won the FA Cup, I believe, that year.
Yeah, we was flying in the league.
Yeah.
We was flying in the league. I've got a sort of a photographic picture of that in my head. And I remember us being third, I believe, in the league. Not at the end. The season was still going. But there were so many games. Yeah, it was like European football, everything. It was everything. And we was going to the end in everything. And it was a big chance for Spurs that season because we was third, I believe, with about 10 games to go or something like that. A bit similar to where we are now. It might have been a few less. But we had like 4 games in hand. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We've been playing that many games. It didn't work out for whatever reason, but yeah.
Thank you, John.
Fantastic side.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, John.
You're more technical than either of us.
Luckily, we've got some proper ledger moderators in here, innit, that get stuck in for us. Fair play to them.
Yeah, that is fair play because I ain't got a clue how to do any of that. I've got accounts with all of that, but it's a bit beyond me.
And if it's beyond him, it's definitely beyond me.
Because when I got in yesterday, I watched a bit of Sky Sports News, and they were saying about he's managed 124 games, I think, 123 at the back, 4 at the back, 4. That is it.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it?
Giant Panda, big up, mate. He did put a message in earlier what he's been doing.
Morning, the Panda. Hope you're well, fella.
Morning. Oh, it's got to be. It's got to be.
Oh,
that's always a good atmosphere in the lane. I went to the old lane.
If there ain't some sick atmosphere in that stadium from half an hour before, until the end of the game, there's something wrong.
I think it was the game when Conte was here. Do you remember when we beat him 3-0 at the lane?
Yeah.
And it was the race to see which one of us got top 4, and we got it.
Yeah. Was that when Harry whisked one in from the other side of the pitch? You know, that bender in the top corner. He sort of ran across the pitch from the left-hand side.
No, this was at the old ground.
It was at the old ground. Yeah.
No, this was in the new ground, mate.
Oh, the new ground.
It's the one where
I'm going back too far.
Someone got sent off. One of the Arsenal players got sent off, and we got a penalty. I think Sonny scored that.
Right.
I think Sonny got a couple of that. I'm not sure if Harry was playing. It was when Conte was here. I know Sonny scored, definitely. But we beat him 3-0. And the game was over. And we were 2-0 at half-time, and the game was over.
Yeah. brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
We want a bit more of that. We'll have some of that next Sunday, won't we? Eh?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That just about sums it up.
Yep. It's spot on, mate. You're spot on, Lee. You can't put it any better, mate, can you? You can't
Big
put
up,
it any
Ange.
better.
Big up, Ange.
Morning, Ange. Hope you well, mate.
And Logan. And Logan. Big up to you as well. All the fellows, big up yourselves. Like everyone said, we've got to get behind the players and the new manager, even if he ain't the best. Oh, spot on, mate. Spot on. We got 12 cup finals now.
You're not
basically
wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Mark, what's he got to do? What? Just for a minute. What's this fella got to do to lift these players? You know, what is the attitude do you think he's got to have to go in there? Because some people can be too harsh, can't they? You can go steaming in and you get the wrong effect from the players. You can go softly, can't you?
And they take their
players think you're a joke. So
yeah.
what does he have to do to type of, you know,
to be honest, as you know,
going?
As you know, and we all know, everyone is different, mate. Some people like the arm round them. Yeah. And say, come on, you're like better than this. You know, a bit of like, sort of like mother, you know?
Yeah.
But other people react well to getting a kick up the arse. You know, great. So it's all to do with, well, I've never done it, but to be, my belief is to be a football manager, you've got to sort of know, you know, you've got to interact with people, you know, and you've got to realise what gets them going. Because, like I said, if you shout at the wrong one, he ain't going to do it. You know.
I think it's a big thing for the new manager to try and not command respect, but have the respect of the players. And what he's trying to do, I don't know. I don't know what you think.
To be honest, though, every job I've ever done, you've always got sort of respect for the boss until he gives you reasons not to respect him. You know. But when you first rock up in there, you always got respect for him. Then if he's a bit of a joke and a bit of an arse, then you ain't got so much respect for him. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I get that. I understand what you're saying, Mark, with that.
You know, I've done many things in my life, and you always, when you turn up, you always got a bit of respect for people until they show you this bloke's a joke, you know, or whatever, and then you don't respect them. Yeah.
Well, put it this way. I can't see the new manager having people walking off the pitch like they did with Thomas Frank, Van der Ven, Spence, all that type of thing. I think that sort of stuff's got to go out the window. And on top of that as well, I think that we need to get away from players managing in the dressing room. It seems to me like Romero had took a bit of charge, you know. I'm not saying he was in charge. I'm just talking like as in the players. It seemed like a few of the players were getting behind what Romero was doing. For me, that's all got to stop, you know, and that's why I talk about a bit of respect. New bloke coming in, you've got 12 games to save the season, you know, to not get relegated.
Yeah, it's either that or I'm going to Bristol City next season.
Yeah.
And maybe Swindon, but I don't. Are Plymouth still in League One? I don't know.
Who knows?
I ain't got a clue, mate.
I don't know. Yeah,
the clubs around it, well, none of them really are very close to me, but Bristol's up the road, Plymouth's 80 mile or so, Swindon's a bit more than that. Yeah. No, Swindon's about 50 or 60, I'd say. You know, Exeter ain't nowhere near it.
Well, I don't really want to go Millwall way next year, Mark. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm certainly not going all up there, mate, and it's a long way for you as well.
And, oh God, no, don't. Imagine Millwall coming to our gaff. They'll wreck it. They'll pull all the seats out and smash the gaff up.
But let's not be disparatory, mate.
That was the old days, though. We're in the new days.
They used to do that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've not seen much of Millwall for years, mate. I can remember them from the 70s and 80s when they used to flip cars over outside the ground and set them on fire.
Yeah.
You know, anyone who went there got a kick in.
Yeah, that was the good old days.
Yeah. Oh, the good old days. Let's go down there and get beat up.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it?
That was splendid back in the day. We used
Yeah,
to go places.
Morning, mate.
Yeah, good morning, mate. Yeah, back in the good old days, we used to rock up at places and get beat up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Many a time I've got more than a clip round the ear hole, mate.
Yeah.
I tell you, many a time. And then I got stuck in and give them some back. Have some of that.
Oh, I like yes, we'll take this, Wayne.
Wayne all day, mate. I'll take 7 own goals, Wayne. I don't care.
I don't give a monkeys. I don't give a monkeys as long as at the end of the game, the first score has got more than the second score because we're home.
Yeah.
I don't give a monkeys. I don't care if it goes in off Saliba's backside or something, and we win 1-0.
Agreed with that.
Oh, you're not going to sleep again, mate. God, bloody. Try some Amstel, mate. That sorts me out.
That's what you need. Bit of Amstel.
Yeah, bit of Amstel.
Definitely.
If you're listening, Heineken, I'm still after my sponsorship.
Every stream, Mark's going to put it out there to Amstel and Heineken that you're taking the mick.
What's the Heineken brewery?
20 pints a week plus.
Hey,
you know what I mean? It's like
bloody hell, mate. I only drink.
You had about 10 last night, didn't you?
I had a few, mate. I only drink.
I lost count when I got to the 7th.
But as you know, mate, I was summoned over the pub by the
There you go, mate.
So
what can I say?
I only drink Fridays and Saturdays, really. Just no work.
Fair play,
I can't
mate.
be doing with having like 7 pints and then getting up at 5 in the morning.
Well, no, there is that. Yeah, the old soggy head. You do. I've got to say, Mark. I mean, I know I look rough this morning. I to be fair, I ain't brushed my hair before I've come in this morning.
No, mate.
I've been up since about 8 o'clock this morning, but I actually slept half decent last night.
That's the first time ever, mate.
Mate, honestly, my sleep's been shocking.
I know it has.
I don't know whether it's this football or me, whatever I'm doing, me weight loss thing and whatever. Maybe it's a combined thing, but I'm going to bed, right, at let's say 11, 12, whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up at 4. I'm awake. And when I wake up at 4 in the morning, and it's like I've had 12 hours kip, and I'm just wide awake. There's no point laying back down trying to go back to sleep again because it ain't happening. So I don't know, but I managed to sleep till 8 o'clock this morning, so from about 1 o'clock last night without waking up. So is what it is. Big up, David. This is Lisa's son. Yeah. In life, you have to deal with the hand that you get dealt. Sadly, Tottenham have a lot of injuries, and the managers come in under them circumstances. It's all about young superstars, link-up play. Have the faith. And this is from the Man United fan, David, by the way. Yeah. Big up, Dave. Hope you're well this morning, mate. Listen, he's got some decisions to make, this new fella, at the end of the day. Hopefully, we're going to have some players coming back. And you never know, David, he might have to chuck one of these youngsters in, further down the line. And it turns out that it was the best thing that he could have done. Who knows?
Well, he might not have much choice, mate.
No, he might not have. But what I'm saying is, a lot of these youngsters, when they get thrown in, they can sink or swim.
Yeah.
It can be either too much for them or they get bullied in the game or something goes wrong, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes they turn up and they're absolute flying machines. You know what I mean?
F-Sang, good morning.
Big up, F-Sang. Hope you're well, mate.
Can you remember when Harry unleashed Gareth Bell, when he put him on in midfield instead of like left back? He was still only young. He might have been like 20 or something, But he just climbed the ladder at a rapid pace. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he become a superstar version. Well, it was the game in Italy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Milans. He became a superstar overnight. He just announced himself to the world.
Harry knows players, doesn't he? He works them out, Mark.
To be honest, Harry was on Sky a couple of times after they sacked Thomas, and he was saying, I can do it. I'm like 78 or 79, whatever he is.
Yeah.
He said, I'd come in and do it. But to be honest, I'd be worried that Tottenham would kill him.
Well, there is that. I have my theories on it, Mark, to be fair, with Harry Redknapp, not necessarily be a 7-day-a-week have to be in the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe an advisory role or something like that. But
yeah,
it is what it is, mate.
See, this is another interesting thing, mate. I think people like Ledley King, Dorse, yeah, big up, Steve.
Big up,
and
Steve.
I said good morning to F Sank somewhere. Here you go.
Here you go. Morning,
well.
F Sank. Morning, mate. Morning.
No, why don't they get people like Ledley King, Dorse, all the ex-players that are still ambassadors, Mabs, you know, get them in as a bit of an advisory role because they know football. The ones in charge at the moment.
It's not even knowing football, Mark. It's knowing Tottenham. It's knowing Tottenham. You know, we go on about the Tottenham way and all that. I'm not really going on about that. What I'm saying is that these players, especially ones that are like Mabs, who have been there for years and years and years, they know how it works. The problem is with in their capacity of the jobs that they've got as ambassadors and this and that and the other, I think they have to sign a bit of paper where they can't sort of say too much against the club, if you like, you know.
Nothing, mate. Nothing. I'll tell you a true story. I wouldn't be
averse to having people like Ledley King, for argument's sake, on a coaching staff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you know, again, he's
or
got
even in the background, mate, just advising the board.
This is it.
This is it. See, as you know, mate, I've told you a story many times. Not the December just gone, the December before, I believe it was, or it might have been the one before. Gary Mabbott come to Taunton.
Yeah.
And I went meeting because everybody knows he's my hero.
Yeah.
And I met him, and you can tell he's not allowed to say nothing about like that. Well, Levy was still there then, and you know my views on him. Well, and Enoch generally.
Yeah.
But he gave a talk for like over an hour, and he didn't say one like derogatory thing about the board, the owners, nothing like that.
No,
he's on the payroll.
Yeah.
You know,
I just wish we'd get some ex-players involved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I remember this as well.
Yeah,
that was 91. In 91.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Go on, Gaza.
Yeah.
Igor, this is just so Spursy. Is what it is, mate. At the end of the day, Roy, isn't it?
It is.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you just got to pray now. So like I said, we got 12 cup finals.
Yeah.
Let's just pray they're not like the cup finals we've seen in recent years, and they're more like the ones that we saw when we was kids. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that, Mark.
Get those points as needed. Stay in the league. Have a reset in the summer. Get
whatever that means.
Well, yeah. The reset in the summer, mate, will mean Enoch shit their pants and just get anybody in.
Listen, I've got to say, whatever you think of the managers that have been here, Ange, Frank, and now Tudor, right? You don't finish 17th and down in that position the following year-ish, 17th, 16th, 15th, if your players either one ain't good enough or two are not putting it in.
Yeah, don't give them monkeys.
Do you know what I mean? It's one or the other, isn't it? You know, they're either not good enough or they're not putting it in.
The thing is, though, mate, you know my views
on it. They are now, Steve. The Saint and Greavesy are here.
They're back.
We're here, Steve. So you have to tune in now on a Saturday morning, especially when it's the weekend match day show.
Yes.
There you go.
Because it was Saturday, mate, and I know there's only two of us, because on the thing, it's like, there's the three of us pop up on the thing, but I can't help that. I just like playing music, mate.
He loves it, doesn't he?
On a Saturday, you've got to have
today. So Nigel's done his stream this morning, and I'd imagine he's chilling now with his kids.
No, he's here, mate. He's the next comment after this one.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Happy days, Joe.
Okay. Oh, yes. Well, yes. Well, the bit down the bottom. Yes.
Joe, that would be a Spursy thing to do, wouldn't it? Thomas Frank, having a nightmare. And then Tudor comes in with the same players and they just start winning games now till the end of the season. Wouldn't that be Spursy?
Yeah. Yeah. But well, I don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but it's my secret hope that this Tudor bloke comes in, saves us from relegation. We got the World Cup in July, June, whenever it is.
Yeah.
America ain't going to go very far. No disrespect, USA, but you're not going to win it. They might get out of the group because they got home advantage. They get knocked out in whatever the round is afterwards. Yeah. It's a knockout after the group stage, isn't it? They get knocked out in that one. Last 32, last 16, whatever it is.
And on the plane you come, son.
Come home. Come home, my friend. Come home. First plane out of wherever you live.
I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you what. I hope you lot are right. All you lot that want Poch back under Enoch, right? I hope you're right and it works out for him, because I've just got this horrible feeling, mate, that whether he won stuff or not, you know, when he was here the first time, the football was great. Everyone was on board. The fans, you know, the board were happy. He built a team, you know, and let's hope he can do it again. I just think he's starting, if he comes in, at a much lower point, as regards to the players he's got. And it's up to them to back him, whether they'll back him or not, who knows.
Right, we've got a question here, mate. We do have a question. First ever game at the Lane for both of you. Mine was December 93 versus Norwich. 3-1 defeat. It was your fault, then.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Now, honestly, I can't remember. I don't know when my first game. I know I was about 4. It would have been at the Lane, because where I live, my dad took me to White Hart Lane before he did my local football team, just to drum it into me. You will support Spurs. You will support. Well, I've told you, I had a choice: Tottenham or the Orphanage. Half the time, I wish I chose the Orphanage.
I was going to say he chose the Orphanage. He's become a Spurs fan in the last couple of years.
I wish I had chosen bloody Orphanage, mate. Well, not in the early days. Not in the early days. We won loads when I was a kid. Mine would have been about 1974. And yours would have probably been a couple of years before that, mate.
Yeah, I was 4. My dad took me. I can't tell you the game,
No.
F. Sank. I really can't. I know I was 4, and I know we won. That's all I can tell you.
Yep.
And then from then on, it was just like, you know, I remember being there as a kid a lot. You know,
because you was obviously living in
by the
London,
time
man.
I was 10, 78. By then, my dad was letting me jump on the train from Waltham Cross, because I lived in Waltham Cross then, if any of you know, near Enfield. And I used to jump on the train up to Northumberland Park, even when Spurs were away, because they had what they called then the football combination, which was the reserve league. Okay. And you used to pay 50p, go to the Spurs ground on a Saturday afternoon. You pay 50p. There was probably, I don't know, 200 to 500 people in there watching the game, but you could get right down the front. Do you know what I mean? Leaning over the barrier. And some of the players, mate, that you'd see, players from Spurs that were coming back from injury, like I'm talking senior players, not kids. And then whoever you were playing, there'd have someone coming back from injury, a big player. And just to see these fellas playing football, you know, even if it was in reserve league, coming back and they weren't fully fit or whatever, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And I loved it. And, you know, I was up there nearly every other week. It was great.
Yeah. Morning, Carl.
Morning to you, Carl. Hope you're well, mate.
Yeah. Well, put it this way. I can remember for ages, when I was a kid, my dad used to take me regularly, because it was a bit of a trek for me, mate, to get up there.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And when my dad used to take me now and again, he'd always, because you got to remember, back in the 70s, certainly the 70s, the trouble on that was at the grounds was crazy.
Yeah.
My dad would not take me to, say, a big derby game like Arsenal,
West
London Club, Millwall, West Ham.
Yeah.
Because the fighting and that was crazy back then.
It was ridiculous.
It was. There was horses everywhere. There was horses everywhere. There was bottles being lobbed about. There was scraps everywhere.
Yeah.
And my man would always take me to games where he thought there'd be no violence, like
where
say,
it was a bit safer. Yeah.
yeah, say I don't know, say a Villa or someone from up north that we never had a rivalry with, you know. But some of the stuff I saw, mate, it was crazy,
mate. It was horrendous, mate. Honestly,
it was
really. And for any young fans here, right, that haven't looked back to the late 70s, early 80s, and the trouble that was, and it wasn't just like the odd team. Everyone was at it, you know, like everyone was fighting. Everyone had like massive groups of fans who wanted to take on other groups of fans. It was ridiculous. And I'm sure you've seen the films on the telly, Green Street. And you know, others, you know, and these things went on, and they probably still go on to a point today. But, you know, back then it was, you know, you had to be a bit careful as a youngster.
Honestly, if you went to it would have been First Division. The Premier League never existed, but it was carnage, absolute carnage.
Yeah. Especially derbies, they were.
Yeah. If you wandered off somewhere, especially around Tottenham, if you wandered off somewhere down into the wrong areas and that, it was absolute carnage. You know, because we had our set thing, mate. We used to get off at Seven Sisters, do the walk to the ground.
Yeah.
And then walk back to Seven Sisters, and there was a KFC along there. I always remember my dad taking me in KFC after the game, get something to eat, then get back to Seven Sisters, back to Waterloo, and home on the train.
Yeah.
Anyway, mate, we have a new member.
Do we?
I've only just talked to it. He did that at 10:03, mate. It's now 10:30. So I do apologise.
Oh, well. Uh-oh, the missus is in with a coffee. Thanks, Lise. Morning, darling.
Service, mate.
Nice cup of tea for the missus. Big up to everyone in. 75 of you in here. Please keep hitting that sub and like button. Big up to you, Wayne. And if anyone wants to become a member, like Wayne has, by all means, they're available. 3 different classes of membership. Once we get to about, I don't know, 25, 30 members, we'll start doing the members streams, because
we ain't got enough at the moment.
We've not got enough people at the moment to do it, you know. So, once it starts growing a bit, and I did say, I mentioned to Andy Lester, you know, a few weeks, it could have been longer than that ago, that we will be getting them going, but you know, people have to become members to do member shows at the end of the day. We're not forcing anyone to do it, by the way, but you know, it is what it is.
Here we go. Tom's agreeing as well. I was at all them games with my dad back then.
You know Tom, didn't you? You know what it was like.
You know what used to go on. It was crazy. Horses everywhere, weren't there? Police horses.
I got run over by an horse at Liverpool, you know. I told you, didn't I?
Yes.
I told you. I went up to Anfield. First time I'd gone up there, I think I was maybe 15. Yeah. And I said to my mum, "Oh, can I go to Spurs?" I never told her it was away. She went, "Yeah, of course you can. Go on, away you go." So she gives me a few quid. I'd already stashed a few quid, obviously, because I knew I had to get the train and all that.
Yeah.
Mate, it was
straight to Euston, mate. Straight to Euston, hop on the train.
It was mental. Got off at Lime Street, right? So we get off at Lime Street, and there's a zillion police there. You know, Tottenham have took whatever their allowance was for the game, and
more probably.
They're walking us down the road, and the coppers saying, "Make sure you stay on the grass. Don't walk on the road. Stay on the grass." Right? Well, you can imagine. There's so many people trying to walk on this patch of grass. There's like a massive patch of grass in the middle, traffic going that way, traffic going that way. So we're walking down and you can barely move your feet. There's so many people trying to, you know, walk up this bit of grass. Anyway, I slipped and my foot caught the curb and I went into the road, fell over. Well, there's horses everywhere, isn't it? This geezer's just run me over. He's just run me over. He never even give me a second look. He's run me over, kept going. And as one of the horse's hooves caught me on the shoulder, luckily for me, that was all it was. And he never even looked round, Mark. I'm sort of trying to get up and All I can see is the back of this horse's arse, right? And he just kept going, walking down the road.
To be honest,
Didn't
mate,
give a toss, mate.
No, I'm not being funny, but like with all that went on back then, the football hooliganism and all that, football fans were treated like scum.
Yeah.
We were scum.
Well,
any football fan was scum. No matter whether you was a troublemaker, a peaceful one, just wanted to go and watch the footy, you were scum. That's the way. It was on. You remember watching the news back then, mate, in the late 70s, early 80s?
It was always on, Mark, wasn't it?
Every week this was going on, and there was people chucking seats about, and it was craziness.
Mate, honestly, you could go to a game, right, for argument's sake, and if the result went wrong for, let's say, the away team, right, a lot of them would just trash the stand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and it was an every other week occurrence. It is madness.
Well, you know as well as I know, mate. You know as well as I know that the advertising hoardings were ripped up.
Oh, yeah.
Seats were ripped up. And you get outside the ground, it's just carnage.
Yeah, just fighting and fighting. What? Yeah. Old Bill fighting. Trying to keep fans separated.
Yeah.
Not just a few Old Bill either, like hundreds of them.
Yeah, hundreds of them. But there were so many fans. There was just people running everywhere.
Yeah.
People running up. Even, I swear I went to one game. I swear I got a clip round the ear from a Tottenham fan. Because I never had a scarf on. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You know, just people were like just running about everywhere and just smacking anybody they saw.
Yeah.
You know? You didn't get punched. You didn't get punched in the face off one of your, one of your own fans. It was carnage.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Yeah. There you go. How far are you behind in the chat now, Mark? I'm just asking because I wanted you to feel like I did the other day.
28 minutes, mate.
You lot in the chat, you're legends. I've got to say, for such a small channel, I've never seen so many people making so many comments. This thing moves so quickly, especially earlier in the show. But come on, Barbaric, you tell them. 75 of you in here. I reckon at least maybe 25 of you haven't subscribed. Get us to 800 today. It'd be amazing. And if you don't, it means we've got to come on later and do another show to get to 800. You know what I mean? I'm on a mission to 1,000. Massive thing for me. I've had big B in my bonnet about getting to 1,000.
I did hear what you said yesterday on the show you did on your own.
Yeah.
When we first come on here and we had like 5, 7 watching.
It's true now.
And you was like, because we obviously used to talk to each other and you used to say, is there any point in doing this? We both said that.
Beginning. I've got to tell you, Mark, when we did that Lifetime thing, when we did the Lifetime thing, and we got all the YouTubers on, and we did it for 3-4 months, and we posted it all, and it was really difficult, to be honest with you, because we wasn't well known at all.
Yeah,
and very sparse, I suppose you'd call contacts in the YouTube community. Obviously we had a few, don't get me wrong. We've been watching channels and that, and we've had a lot of help from people, but in the beginning when we was doing that Lifetime thing and people weren't watching them, and I was sitting here and I was like, why is no one watching this?
We thought,
you know what I mean?
I'll be honest with everybody, you came up with the idea and no one else had really done it, and I thought,
no, I worded it different, didn't I?
Yeah.
People had done teams like X, from the past and whatever.
Yeah.
But this was the person's lifetime team.
Your lifetime.
So it was
so it doesn't matter if you were 3 or 83.
Yeah, didn't matter.
It was the players you'd seen in your lifetime.
Anyway, if you haven't seen them by any chance, you can go onto our channel. Yeah, and is it what you've got them under, Mark? Videos or something?
No, it's a playlist. It's a playlist. They're all in one list.
You can go to the playlist, and I think there's 29 of them altogether. 29 of them from all different YouTubers and fans and and all sorts. So if you do get bored over the weekend, go and have a watch, because it is quite interesting. It's people's teams that they've picked, you know, in their lifetime, and some of them are really interesting, interesting. So if you get bored,
can I say, and I'm not putting you down there, but you never did yours.
No, I did never do mine. I was so frustrated with it in the end. You know how I felt about it. So much hard work went into it, and all the people that were giving up their time to come on. Do you know what I mean? And it ended up being a bit of a damp squib, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Big up, Roy.
Morning, Roy. Morning, fella. Hope you're well.
Tudor's 6'4", bloody hell.
Yeah, he's a big old lump.
Yeah, he looks like Ricky Viet. That's the only thing I can say about him.
He does a bit,
which ain't a bad thing.
He does a bit. Where are we up to, Mark?
We are up to...
Oh, there's Wayne. I found Wayne there. Sonny.
Yeah,
it's all right. Here you go. I found you. It's all right.
Oh, here we go. Tanganga is he?
Yeah, Millwall captain, yeah.
I never knew that.
He is. Can you imagine?
Oh, hang on a minute. And then the comment underneath, Tanganga is a Sheffield United.
There you go. Or perhaps he was the Millwall captain then.
Oh,
who knows? Right. I don't know where he is now, to be fair.
I ain't got a clue, mate. The chat are more knowledgeable about football than me, especially other teams.
Well.
Yeah, right. Let's... here we go. Tell me, I didn't read all of it.
I heard this on another channel that it was Collicott pulling all the strings behind the scenes. I've heard the same, Tom. The Tottenham money man, was him who told Lewis to sack Frank and not the other two clowns. This is what I'm saying, Tom. They've gone right over the top of them two, haven't they? Collicott's gone straight to Lewis. Do you know what I mean? If Lang had his way, or Vinay, one of them wanted to keep Frank, you know, and the change had to come. I just think the change is a bit left field to what everyone expected, but it is what it is, isn't it? And
here you go, mate. I'll let you deal with this comment.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Thanks, Kate. Hang on. The old wink there. See, can't do it very well now. The old
here we go. Mario, if you guys are any evening, I got work all next week.
I might be on, Mario. I'm going to try and keep it going. So what I might do is, Mario, it's Friday today. We've got no game this week. Maybe
it's Saturday today, mate.
Yeah, Saturday today. Sorry. Maybe one day in the week. Yeah, when it goes a bit quieter, we'll do a little fan call-in show or something. We'll put the link in the chat, and if Mark's not about, I'll do it, and people can come on. You know, always keep an eye out for that. We did a little one last night, and Scott and Mark Taylor came on last night, and we had a decent little chat for an hour. You know, so you're more than welcome, Mario. You're more than welcome. We'll sort something out. Keep an eye out. Morning, Colin. It is Colin, isn't it? Colin, they've got nowhere to go now, have they? They've got nowhere to go now. They've royally knackered it, and this is their last chance now, mate. Yeah, I am as well, Nige. I am as well. It is. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's almost like, do you remember that show on the telly, Nige, back in the day, and everyone? Tales of the Unexpected.
Yes. It was always some weird. Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. So this is a bit like that, really, because we don't really know, you know, this fella and how he works. And he's got to come in and work with Frank's old staff, because I don't think they've got rid of him. He may bring one or two with him. Who knows?
I was going to say, like, I've heard nothing about Frank's staff and that leaving.
No, not heard anything, mate.
So they paid all that money to bring them all in from Brentford. The head of the organisation basically is gone.
Yeah.
Like Thomas.
About 8 million he got, didn't he?
How much?
About 8 million, I think.
Bloody hell, man.
That was his severance, I think. 7.5 million, something like that.
But can you imagine if Poch comes back in the summer, he's going to bring Jesus in with him, isn't he?
Of course he is. They're all gone in the summer. In the summer, and I'll tell you what will happen. If Frank gets another job, and this is the other thing, I don't know, due to contracts and whatever else, I don't know how it works, but I was thinking this morning, if Frank gets another job, does then he come back for Cochrane and he's medical people that he's brought in and
Probably,
everyone
mate.
else. And then, I mean, I don't know how that part of it works, Mark.
Because the thing is these days in football, managers have got their team that are always with them. Like I just said, Poch with
Generally.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because them two, I've not seen all of it. I watched a little bit of it, but they did a podcast, didn't they? And Poch was saying how much he loves Tottenham.
Mate. I'll have a look.
I'll find it. I'll find it and send it to you.
No worries, mate.
Yeah. Oh, 19 games we got. 7. Well, we got at least another one. No, we got at least another 2, innit?
Yeah, I think Steve's saying we've got 7 if we get to the final. That's what he's getting at. So yeah, so it could be 19 games, Steve. We've got 14 games minimum.
What was the thing I read? What's the thing I read in the chat the other day? Where is the Champions League final? Is it Turkey or something? No, it was something about. There was the 17th. I don't know how we won it in Bilbao chant. It was very similar to that. I think it was Phil P that come up with it.
Yeah. Next question's great, by the way, from Colin. This is a great talking point. This.
No, he wasn't.
To a degree, I would say.
My answer to that is no, he wasn't. He was just the face of Enoch. Enoch had the real problems.
I agree with that. But he was part of Enoch. Yeah, and we all know about the deals over the years that he never got over the line, Mark, for whatever reason.
But to be honest, everyone says he never got over the line. Was it him? Because in my view, it was Enoch all along. Because they're the one with the purse strings, mate. All right, he's the face of Enoch.
Yeah.
But it's all Enoch. Levy and Enoch are the same thing, in my view.
Well, there's only one thing that needs to happen in my book. One's gone. Yeah. Let's get the rest of them out, mate. Protest is the only way. The fan voice is the only way.
1,000,000%.
The only other way is if they get a bid in and they decide to sell. But, we have to change this football club. They ain't going to change.
No.
They're not going to change. They're not. They're not serious.
It's not. I never handpicked this, but look, I hate how Aston Villa are showing the ambition that we used to. Yeah, exactly. There's no ambition with it.
Spot on, Sonny. You're spot on, mate.
They do enough to keep us relevant, keep us in the Premier League so they can still rake the money in. Don't matter if we finish 17th, as long as we don't get relegated.
You nicking my words?
Sorry.
Relevant. You nicking my words?
I do apologise. I won't say that word ever again. No, but it's the truth, though. It's the truth. They do enough just to keep us ticking over, and the money's still flowing into the stadium, still flowing in waves.
It's true.
Because it's not just. You got to remember, Enoch are just not the football. There's the concerts. There's the NFL. There's all the buildings that they own, because they own that general Tottenham area. They own vast amounts of it, all the properties they have. And
they've been buying it up, haven't they?
And they're collecting rent and they're doing all this. They're money people. That's all they are. Money people like money. They're not interested in. All right. When it comes to their property portfolio, they're probably the best. But the football team's a pile of poo.
Yeah, well, good for them. Good for them. I'm glad they're making money, Mark, but I've only got one thing to say.
If they make money, but just...
Mark, fuck them, right? They need to go. End of story. How many times, how many years are we going to go down this road? You own a football club, surely, to try and be successful. Right? As you say, and correctly say, it ain't a football club anymore. Right? Yeah, it's not just a football club. Football, I don't even think is top of the list anymore for that stadium. Right?
That's
and this is why you see what you see going on.
That's top of the list, mate.
They don't give a toss about the football, and someone needs to come in and sort it out. And to get to a stage where you're relying on a manager, to come in for 12 games, that for me, and I think it's a bit of a negative, that he hasn't been in the Premier League. but it can work the other way. These players don't know him, right? Or a lot of them don't know him. So let's see what he does. We've got it now. We're lumbered with it. Whatever you think of him, and it is what it is. Get behind him. That's what we can do.
This can be sorted, Steve.
Yeah, we'll sort it, Steve. We'll sort it.
Even because we got nowhere contacting you, you got nowhere contacting us. All we can do is at the start of the show, we'll do shows before that, and we'll say, look, this Saturday, Steve, if you're in the chat, if you want to come on, the link will be up there, and it's just for you.
Yep, there you go, or whatever.
Come on. That's the easiest way to do it. Like when we do fan calling shows and we just pin the link up the top.
Yes, yeah. I did that last night. We didn't pin it, but I put it up the top of the chat. And it is what it is. So look, everyone's more than welcome to come on and have their say. I haven't got any. The day that someone comes on and does something stupid, it'll be the day there won't be anyone on here with no cameras anymore.
Yeah.
So it'll only be once that it'll happen. Everyone gets the top dollar chance. You're more than welcome. Anyone's more than welcome to come on and have your say about Tottenham. Just be respectful at the end of the day. Nothing silly. And we know you're not like that in here anyway. But as the channel grows, you might get the odd, Professor Plum that comes in and thinks he's going to do something silly and he's funny. But we're not having it on here. You know how we roll on here. So it is what it is.
He was QPR.
QPR, 1991. I was Spurs by about 87, born in 82. There you go. 5 years old, Sonny. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you, mate.
1958 Blackpool lost. Won last Tuesday. I think this is when we was on about the first games, mate, we ever went to.
Oh, right, Colin. 58 against Blackpool. Right, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Oh, here we go. Colin's here again. I used to live in Chingford. You must know that, mate.
Well, Colin. Well, I know Chingford quite well, to be honest. And I'll let you into a little secret, Colin. I passed my driving test in Chingford. And just to let you know, first time. Straight in. Have it large. Within. Listen to this. Colin, on the old driving licenses, you used to drive, used to be able to drive up to 7.5 ton.
Yeah.
Lorry. Right. I passed my driving test 3 weeks later. Right. I'm a delivery driver driving a 7.5 ton lorry for Lynx. Don't know if you remember Lynx back in the day, Colin, with the yellow leopard tiger thing on the side. Lynx Couriers. I used to work for them. That was my first job. And honestly, I swear, I passed my driving test. And then 3 weeks later, I'm driving a 7.5 ton lorry. You can imagine going from a car to that in 3 weeks. It was a little bit scary, to be fair, but that is what led me on to do what I did for the rest of my life, basically, pretty much.
No, I'm going to answer this one, mate. One of my good friends has just given birth. Shall I do it and get him a Spurs kit before anybody else corrupts him, or am I corrupting him myself? Now, I've got a grandson, Sonny, and he's 2. He turned 2 in January. And so when he was born, when he was coming up to his, was it first birthday? It was either his Christmas or his birthday. It was one of the two because his birthday is only in January, so his birthday and Christmas is the same thing to me. I wanted to get him a Tottenham shirt. I wanted him to get him a Tottenham kit, just a little baby one.
Yeah.
And at the time, Andrew was the manager, and I thought, I
can't do it.
It is. I thought when he's about 5 or 6, he'll be straight on to Esther Ranson on Childline. I'll be reported for like abuse or something, I couldn't. And so I'll be honest with you, I bought him a Plymouth kit because my daughter and my grandson live in Plymouth, and his dad's a Plymouth fan. So I thought I'd better keep the peace. But I didn't want to corrupt him. I thought, well, let's pray he lives forever, but I know he won't. But I thought, can I force that upon a poor young mind? Supporting Tottenham with Enoch for 80 years. I thought, that is child cruelty. I'll get reported. Esther Ransom will be knocking up my door.
Don't you worry about child cruelty, mate. Let me just tell you, Mark, you make sure he gets that Tottenham kit.
He will
At
do.
some stage, make sure he gets that Tottenham kit. We need these fans, mate. We need them later down the line. We're going to need them. Do you know what I mean? It's it's in the family. Keep it in the family, mate. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I can only do my best.
Listen, I'm up here trying to persuade Man United fans that they should support Tottenham, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's an hard task.
There's another question here from Kate, mate.
Hello, Kate. What's she saying? Oh, Mark, you bought something for your wife. It's Valentine. It absolutely is. It's my son's birthday as well, Kate. I've no doubt that me and Lise might be out later, but she don't really want anything. She gets everything all year round, Kate. Do you know what I mean? I look after her. I try to anyway. I like to think I do. You know? I've got no doubt we'll be doing something today, Kate. It'll probably involve allotment or something like that. But
definitely.
I will get her some flowers. She's off the chocolates, and I'll get her a nice big card. She knows I have. You don't need Valentine's
now,
Day.
as you know, Matt.
Yeah.
Right. I have nothing to say on this matter. But yes, I did buy it. Yes, I did buy her something.
There you go.
Something pretty nice as well.
There you go.
It ain't a sparkly. It ain't none of that. It looks like I'm doing a bird, but it ain't none of that. It's none of that nonsense. None of that. No, it's none of that.
Sheriff, new song. I was going to say something. I thought, no, I better not. I stopped. Stopped in time, mate. Good luck to you, mate. I hope it all goes well for you, fella. I hope it all goes well.
There's none of that nonsense. She liked this watch. It was 170.
No, you don't tell everyone how much it costs.
No, all right.
What's the matter with you?
It was a little bit.
Don't matter if it's bloody 70p, Mark. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, but she really wanted it, so I got it for her.
There you go. Happy days for you, mate. Happy days for you.
It was last night.
Too much information there from the sheriff
let's just
on a family show in the morning.
Let's brush over that and move along.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
On V-Day, it's just wrap your 30-year-old boy up.
Hand him over to the wife. Love that, Shem. Love it. Nige says, happy Valentine's Day, all. I have look, and here's a picture for you ladies as well before I get to the end of it. Hey, sort yourselves out, girls. Get hold of Nige. He needs a lovely woman to look after him. And I'm sure he'll look after you too. Right? Happy Valentine's, all he says. I have a lovely night planned with my special other half. Hi, Nige. And then he says, oops, hang on. Nope. Night in front of the TV, in my pants it is. Come on, girls.
Yes.
What we doing here? Even if it's like the girls in the chat that have married, got their own fellas, you must know. You must know one of your mates. And how much of a good-looking chap is Nige? Come on. Come on, sort him out. Have a word.
Yeah, and, Dan is, like, hanging, I think.
Oh, Dan, you ain't been on the old...
Hang on, there's a comment underneath it. I've just seen it.
Yeah, Jade.
You remember Savva's barbecue?
Oh, my God, Dan. Oh, my God, mate. Great show, by the way, last night, mate. We was on at the same time as you, and you started before us and finished after us. So I watched a bit before and a bit after, and you had a right good crack on there last night. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. And get over to Dan as well as Nige. Oxburwood, Pure Coys. Get over there, smash a sub for him, and get involved. Smash to all the Spurs YouTubers. You know, everyone's got a different opinion, different way of coming at things, and it's good stuff at the end of the day. You know, there's plenty of us out here.
Yeah, Dan, look, half a bottle of Southern Comfort,
that was it,
and half a bottle of Disaronno.
Oh, Dan. He can put it back, mate. We was at Savva's barbecue, mate, and put Dan, right? He was obviously up for enjoying himself for a night, as we all were. And mate, this Dan, Danny,
I've never seen
he's
nothing like
walking
it. Mate.
around with this bottle of Southern Comfort all night, just going. Oh, actually, it was probably a bit more. By the time we left, which was, can't even remember, up past 10, 11 o'clock, something like that, he'd done the bottle.
Yeah.
And he was still standing. Yeah. And he did, I mean, he was pissed, but he didn't seem that bad, to be fair. It wasn't like he was like paralytic all over the gaff.
If I'd have drank that, mate, I'd have ended up in the River Thames.
What a legend, mate. What a legend to drink that like that. My God. He had a good night that night, Dan, and I'm sure he does most weekends, to be fair. Big up to you, Dan. Big up, mate.
Here we go. I agree with this as well. I've only just seen it because the comments pop up as I'm scrolling down.
Yeah.
The Heysel ban. Yeah, they would have done.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal, Joe, that Heysel, wasn't it? That was like, it was madness. And inquiries and whatever still going on today.
Because you got to think, mate, there was a few things that went on around. There was a Bradford fire. There was Heysel.
Yeah, do you remember when Bradford stand got burnt down, Mark?
Yeah.
Remember that? Mad, isn't it? Mad when you think.
Yeah.
But
it was Heysel, the Bradford fire, and there was Hillsborough.
Listen,
that was all within the space of about, I don't know the exact date, so excuse me, but it wasn't very many years apart, all of them.
No, it was we were younger, weren't we? But the Heysel thing, for me,
I remember watching it on the TV, mate.
Deep into it, it's nothing to do with Tottenham really, but no one should be going to football and losing their life.
No.
It's as simple as that. No. It's as simple as that. You know.
I remember watching it. It was live on ITV or something.
It was, mate. It was.
They said, look, the game was delayed, and then you saw these. Oh, it was horrible.
It was horrible. People on the pitch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like laid out. It weren't pleasant whatsoever. No. And all them fans trying to climb over, because then it was all fenced.
Yeah, and it was
as well. Yeah. You have to remember. So it's not like all the people that were down the front were just jumping over to get away with it. They had bloody 12-foot fences with a inward thing at the top.
Yeah.
People trying to climb the fence to get out, getting squashed and oh mate, it was awful. And I'm so sorry to those people that lost their lives. I really am. It was awful.
Yeah. I remember watching Hillsborough as well, live on the telly when that was happening. Awful.
Thanks, Kate. Yeah, it weren't pleasant, Mark. It weren't pleasant. And the Bradford fire as well.
Yeah, it was dark times back then. It's the 80s. The 80s, there was some dark times.
Yeah, there was.
With football, really dark.
There was some dark times, mate. Yeah.
And to be honest, the bloody like Heysel and Hillsborough, that was live on the telly as well.
Yeah.
And they didn't break away from it. They showed it. It was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, but it wasn't nice.
I know it both of those incidents involved Liverpool, but I'll tell you what, I've been to a game and they've had like the sort of silence and that. And anyone who shouts out in any of that needs to have a look at themselves, in my opinion.
I agree, mate. I totally agree.
Yeah. Paul.
Morning, Paul. Thanks for being in, mate. Appreciate it, fella.
Oh, here we go. Doing our job again. We got so many people doing our job, mate.
There you go. Keep it in the button for us, people. Hit them 2 buttons, sub and like.
Yeah.
Get us out there.
Oh, he's talking to each other.
Yeah.
80s, late 80s.
Yeah, mid-90s as well, into the 90s.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's true. It went on for a while, didn't it?
Yeah. It was happening. It was happening in the 70s as well, mate, wasn't it?
Mm.
In the 70s was just as bad.
Late 70s was middle to late 70s.
Adam, morning, mate.
Morning, Adam. Morning, mate. Morning. Yeah.
And another Adam, big up.
Potch in the summer, Keno as number 2 would be perfect. But with this circus of a club, who knows? And on top of that, Adam, right, and as Mark has rightly said on other streams, he would love Potch back, right? But not with Lang. Yeah, he wants Paul Mitchell back with him.
1,000,000%, mate.
I think they're just a dream team. Poch and Paul Mitchell. I really do. I think they're a dream team.
My question for everybody is, what has Lang actually done since he's been here?
Fuck all. And do us a favour.
I was going to say bug all.
He knows how to get my goat up, this geezer. Right, this geezer here. He knows how to get... He mentions the word Lang. Do me a favour, Lang. Breakfast show or not. Sorry for swearing. Fuck off. Don't want him in our club. He's a disaster.
He's done
absolute disaster.
The alarm bells rang for me when we brought him in, because as soon as it was announced that Lang was coming to Tottenham, you never saw Villa saying, "Oh, we poached him. We're going to report you." None of that. None of it. I think they were happy to see the back of him.
Of course I was.
So that tells you everything. When the job you were in before, they didn't even fight to try and keep you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. You're getting thanked there from Kate.
More than welcome, Kate. More than welcome. Don't tell the missus.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam, 4 or 5-1 to the Woolwich.
Oh, no.
Be?
No.
Oh.
No, we can't have none of that now.
That wouldn't be a good start. I know everyone expects us to get beat, but
yeah.
Oh, Kate. Oh dear, Colin Crossamano. Hey?
John's on it again, though. 70.
Go on, John. Tell him, John. Give it to him.
Yes.
Tell him, John.
I'll tell you what. Well, we must be nearly done, mate. So I will give you a quick.
Oh, we are nearly done.
Update on the sub count. I'll just make sure there's no volume on my phone. You don't need to be hearing us in the background.
What are you looking at?
Oh. Do you want me to give you a live?
I can't look.
I've looked at it, mate. I got it in front of me.
Go on then.
771.
Well, you people have done the biz as normal, because I know I said 800, but Mark, right, and me have said over the past few weeks, because we have been on it a bit, that if we can get 3 or 4 every time we do a stream, and 50 likes is pushing us out there. Well, I know before my phone went off, I think we was on 51, or it could have been 60 actually. I might have seen 60 likes.
Hang on, I'll give you
confirmed 5 subs today.
Hang on.
So that's great.
It was 63, mate. It's now 64 because I've liked it as well.
Oh, so you should. So you should.
There's some secretive stuff that goes on.
Shocking behaviour from the sheriff. He hadn't liked our own stream. I mean, where are we going with this?
What's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's just about being relevant, Mark. Yeah. The Saint and Greavesy strike again.
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Yeah, we did, Rain. We did.
Yeah.
We did. Cost a lot of money, innit, for a few months.
No, hang on. I'm only 22 minutes behind with the chat now, mate. So
that's all right. I'm sure Mario that he'll bring a couple of his own people in.
This is what I was trying to think of. Yeah. Phil P put in, was it 17th? We're not the best. We won it in Budapest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the Champions League final is. That's it. And I completely agree with this.
Absolutely, Adam. ENIC out. Get rid of them. Dirty bastards. Get them out.
And this
again,
one. And that.
And again, protest, eat it out. Greedy. Because, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. Adam. Oh, we're all on it now. All the lads are on it in the chat now. Look, Logan's in. We want ENIC out. Say we want ENIC out.
Me and you were walking up together, mate. Me and you were walking up together, weren't we? At the high road.
We was there. We was there. Yeah, all the way down. Felt rough as shit that day as well.
Yeah, you did, mate.
I went home. I walked down the high street, and I said to Mark, I can't do this. And I ended up, they got me back to the train station. The protest hadn't even finished. Do you know what I mean? Chuck me back on the train up to the main train station, and had to get on the train, come back to Manchester. I was rough as anything.
Yeah. But to be honest, mate, that's when you started that thing you're on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know,
yeah.
that's probably what it did it. Big
Benji's in. Benji,
up,
great show last night, Benj. Great stuff last night, mate. You'll have to come on, you know. We're going to have to get over onto your the old Spurs as well. I ain't been on for a while, Benj, to be fair. And you two will have to get over here. I know Dan was on the other week, popped on for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to
definitely.
Quiet, as they say, now and again, Benji.
Yes, they
Yeah,
were.
they are, Adam. They are. And going back to Benji's comment, can you believe this choice, Benji? I can believe anything that lot up there.
Anything that Enoch do just doesn't surprise me. That's why I'm numb to it now. Because
it's true what Adam says, Mark. That is correct as well, isn't it? We've just got to stop moaning about it.
Yeah.
And he's here. He is, and he's here. And we have to get behind him and the team. Look, we've got to help dig them out of this because they're not going to do it on their own.
Yeah, here we go. Right, there's that one and that one. There you go.
There we go. We're all done.
1,000,000%.
Happy days. Thanks everyone for being in. I don't know. Are we doing anything later, Mark? I don't know if I'm going out or anything yet. I haven't. We'll talk later anyway. Keep the notification bells on.
Hang on. I've just flicked through the chat. See if there's anyone new in here.
Ben's in. Big up,
Ben.
Ben.
Cough's here. Big up, mate.
Still is the Tottenham manager. Looks like still with hair.
Well, that's the bottom of the chat, mate. Very nearly.
Oh, we're nearly there.
I've made it to the bottom. Oh, here we go.
Check your phone, Sheriff.
That's WhatsApp. We'll have a look just before we wrap up. Here we go. Do you want me to show it?
Go on then.
Hang on. I can. That is funny. Oh no!
Still.
Estelle looking like.
Here we go.
Estelle that's meant to be that.
That's brilliant. That.
No,
it's Ben sent Sheriff a picture. I think it's Stell's head on there. Maybe, I don't know, whatever it is. It looks like Stell.
The trouble is with this is because I got my bloody thing on.
Hold it a bit lower. That's it.
Hang on. Let's get rid of all the nonsense on there.
That's it. Look, you can see it now. There you go.
Can you still see it?
Yeah, there, just about. Look, Stell. That's brilliant. Anyway, look, we'll
hang on. We got some comments coming in now.
Yeah, let me just say to Wayne as well. Big up, Wayne, for becoming a member, mate. We really appreciate it. Thanks very much. And again, if anyone wants to become a member, they're more than welcome. There's 3 different steps. You know, you can pick whatever one you want. It really helps us out, to be fair. And there's no push for people to do it.
You ain't got to.
At the end of the day.
Just if you want to.
Welcome. Yep.
Here we go.
In flip-flops. He's getting it now. Oh, dear.
Bringer of him.
Great stuff.
Unbelievable.
Great stuff. Anything else to say, Mark?
No, that's
he's got nothing else to say. Look, all I can say is big up Igor for taking the job on, mate. Listen, I hope it all goes well. Everyone get behind this fella, whether you like him, whether you don't, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. You know, this is it now. This is it. Unless you get 6 games down the road and we lose all 6 and they get someone else in. You know what I mean? To save us. Who knows? Yeah. But he's here now. Let's get behind him.
Yeah,
he's Tottenham now. He's Tottenham now till the end of May. So let's do the biz. And we'll be back. Worst ways, we'll be back tomorrow morning for the breakfast brunch again. We'll have a chat, little Sunday morning that. Mark might not be, but I will be. He's probably going out.
I am.
He might be anyway, but regardless.
I'm going out for dinner tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the brunch regular, or you know, trying to keep it on regular. So that will be back in the morning. Anything else that's coming may well do. Hit the notification bell. Yeah, so you know we're coming on, and then happy days. And we'll get sorted. We're going to keep continuing this journey on the 2 marks. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep bringing you content, and we're going to keep getting you to like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone, for being in. We love you all. We'll see you all again soon. And as F. Sank says, Eagle Tudor's Blue and White Army. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.